guys, welcome to my Urban Decay Naked Smoky Palette Makeup tutorial. So in this tutorial, we're going to be using the new Naked Urban Decay Smoky Palette, which I'm so excited for. This was such a great idea of Urban Decay's. So it comes in this palette right here, which is magnetic, which I absolutely love. I think it's just a very cool look to it with the smoke, and then see the magnetic closure. I absolutely love that. This is definitely their best like physical palette yet for sure. And then also with colors, I also think this is their best palette. I think this is amazing. When I first heard about it, I thought it was going to be pretty much all grays and blacks in this palette, but no. They have a bunch of even like, you know, everyday colors in here, some lighter colors. So you have, yes, the grays and the black, but you have this smolder color, which is like a purple. You have some shimmery colors down here, which are great for the inner corner of your eye. And then just some more natural colors down here. So I really think this is a great palette for a starter kit. The Naked one was also a really good one, but this one has the black. I just think it gives you guys a good variety of colors. So quickly, I'm not going to do a full review on this. I just used it just now for this makeup tutorial. But here are the colors. So we have High, Dirty Sweet, Radar, Armor, Slanted, Dagger, Black Market, Smolder, and then there is Password, Whiskey, Combust, and 13. So I just thought this was such a great palette. It has this also really nice mirror in here. It has the brush, which I did use the brush in the makeup tutorial, both ends of it. So I would highly recommend getting this palette. I think it's a makeup must-have. And if you can't afford it now, you can always buy it later. I'm 99% sure it is just part of the permanent collection. I don't see why it would be limited edition because all of the Naked palettes are part of the permanent collection. But oh, look at it. It's just so pretty. Oh my gosh, you guys, like seriously, this is one of my best investments thus far. I think as far as makeup goes, I think that the eyeshadows are good quality. They're pigmented, they're creamy, they blend well. There's nothing wrong with the quality of the eyeshadows. I think they're true to all the other Urban Decay eyeshadows. I think that they are just amazing, and I think this is an amazing palette. Now, I did switch up this makeup tutorial. Typically, I just kind of talk you through as I go through the makeup tutorial, but this is going to be a voiceover. I haven't done voiceovers on this channel yet, but I have on my Beauty Vlogger 101 channel, which is linked down below as it is with every other video. So if you guys want to go check that out, especially if you guys are beauty gurus or aspiring beauty gurus, then that would be a good channel for you guys to check out. But yeah, I wanted to do a voiceover for this on this one, so I hope you guys don't mind. I don't know how you guys feel about voiceovers, but I'm going to be doing that in this video. Also, I use a lot of drugstore products. You know, the Urban Decay took over for my eyes, but pretty much everything else is from the drugstore. So if you want to see my Target haul, I did a huge Target haul in my previous video, which I go over in more detail the products that I use in that video. So if you want to get more details on that and what I think about them, then you can go check that out there. But I'm definitely going to try to incorporate these drugstore products more into my videos. Alright, now that we got that out of the way, let's jump on into the makeup tutorial. Alright, first things first, I'm going to vent. This is the second time that I'm filming this makeup tutorial because my camera sucks. Like, sucks so bad. I've been struggling with my laptop and my camera for a long time, ever since I started YouTube. But luckily, I just got my new laptop, and that was a huge investment of mine because I really wanted to be able to edit videos, store a lot of, wanted a lot of storage for videos and pictures, and just my other computer was so slow. So I got that down, so that's so nice. But that was a big expense, so I can't just go out and get a new camera. So I'm going to have to save up, but once I save up, I'm going to get a better camera that's going to have as good a quality as My Life as Ava, as all the big people out there who have so many followers. Like, I'm all about quality. And this drives me crazy because I have to keep redoing videos to get that quality that I want, and it's not even the best, the absolute clearest that I could possibly want, but it's pretty darn close. I just have to redo stuff a lot in order to get that, and I have limitations. So pretty much I can just sit here, and pretty much this distance always works for me. Whenever I try to do close-ups, it freaks out. Or if I tried to do a room tour for you guys, and it sucked because this camera sucks. So by the time I get my new camera, that's kind of like what I'll do is like, I'll be like, hey guys, I got a new camera, here's a room tour. That'll be like my first video, I'm hoping. So anyway, got my spiel out. I had to vent to you guys. I hope that's okay. But now let's get started with the makeup tutorial. First, we're going to go in with the Prep and Prime Fix Plus Finishing Spray by MAC. And then the Dream Lumi Touch by Maybelline, and just putting that on our brow bones just to cover up any veins. Now I'm using a brush to blend this out, but I also like to go in with my fingers just to make sure that it's completely blended in. Then we're going to go in with the Soft Ochre Paint Pot by MAC. And just like the previous step, we're going to be blending it in with our brush and our fingers. Next, we're going to go in with the Naked Smoky palette, and we're going to go in with Combust and place that in the crease. I'm just going to be using the fluffier end of the brush that came with the palette. Now we're going to go in with Whiskey, and we're also going to be placing this in the crease with the MAC 217 brush. Whiskey is creating definition in the crease, and then Combust is our transition color. Now we're going to wipe off some of the excess that got on top of my lid just because we're going to be putting a lighter color there. And then going back in with the Soft Ochre Paint Pot and just dabbing that in just to make sure it's completely covered up any mess that we have there. Now we're going to go in with 13 and place that on the lid. Next, we're going to go in with Black Market and place that on the outer corners of our eyes. We are using the MAC 242 brush just to place Black Market. And then we're going to go in with another MAC 217 brush, this is the second one that I have, and blend out Black Market in the outer corner. Now we're going to go back in with 13 and place that on the brow bone. And then we're going in with the Eye Studio Gel Liner from Maybelline and putting that on our lids. Then we're going to set the gel liner with Black Market and place it on with the Sigma E17 brush, as well as the Sigma E05 brush. Then we're going to go in with a dual fiber brush and just get any fallout. Now we're going to go in with face primer. I'm using the Maybelline Baby Skin Face Primer. And then we're going in with this Almay foundation. To hear my first impression on this foundation, go check out my previous video. It's my huge Target haul video. Then we're just going to blend out our foundation with our fingers. Next, I'm going in with the Almay Under Eye Concealer. I also reviewed this in the previous video. Just going to blend that out, both with a brush and then once again our fingers. Next, we're going in with blush. And then we're going to blend it out with the F55 brush. I find that this makes the blush more smooth and not as harsh. Then we are going to contour. I'm going to be using the NARS Ita brush to put on the contour. And then we're going to blend it out with the e.l.f. small stipple brush, which I find is a little bit more firm and not as flimsy as the F55 brush. The F55 brush is better for blush, and then the e.l.f. small stipple brush is better for contouring just because it's a little bit more stiff. So here I'm using it here to blend out the contour. And using my fingers once again. Now we're going to go in and set our under eye concealer. And then we're going to add on this ColourPop highlighter in Cheesecake. It's very similar to Hope, just a little bit more subtle. Now we're going to fill in our eyebrows with a brow pencil. And then set it with a clear brow gel. Next, we're going to go in with High from the Smoky palette and place that on the inner corners of our eyes. And we're going to use the E36 Sigma brush to blend it out. Now we're going to go back in with Combust and place it on the lower lash line. We're going to be using the dense end of the brush that came with the palette. And then we're going to put Whiskey on the very outer part of the lower lash line with the Sigma E30 brush. And then blend it out once again with the E36 brush. Now we're going to go in with black eyeliner and place it on the upper waterline. For the lower waterline, what we're going to use is the Sapphire Steel Kaujal Eyeliner. This is a purple eyeliner, so it's pretty dark, but it does give the lower lash line a bit of color. Then we're going to put on mascara. I'm going to be using the CoverGirl, the Super Sizer Mascara. I also mentioned this in my previous video in my Target haul. I'm so happy with this mascara. It's one of my favorite purchases from the haul. Now we're going to go in with this Nano Lip Liner from the Sephora collection. It's in Clean Quartz. I'm placing this all over our lips. I had a little difficulty applying this. I found it was more creamy when I first got it. I think it kind of dried out a little bit. Then we're going to go in with the NARS Audacious Lipstick in Repel and putting it all over our lips. And that is the last step in this makeup tutorial. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my Urban Decay Naked Smoky Palette makeup tutorial. Please let me know down in the comments if there are any videos that you would like for me to do in the future. Also, if you haven't clicked subscribe yet, please make sure to hit subscribe below so you can see more videos from me. And then also like this video if you did like it, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!